Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 20 SBC analysis video, and today guys we're taking a look at the new Nick Pope FUT birthday SBC. Don't worry guys, I will be reviewing this Nick Pope card a little bit later on. I'm not gonna lie, slightly disappointed that we've been given I think the first goalkeeper with the whole promo. Is it a wasted card to have? I'm not too sure what he's going to get in terms of weak foot or skill moves, but even so, 87 rated card, 1 segment to him. Yeah, I will be doing the SBC. Obviously, it's an 84 rated squad with no inform, but there is 80 chemistry. And of course, 84 cards have gone up in price a little bit because of some of the SBCs we've had recently, like the guaranteed team of the week pack and stuff like that as well. Sadly, there was nothing in the players. There's a few things to get, like some more packs and stuff like that. I don't know if there's a new promo screen for anything that we've got. I mean, we've got like an 84 rated guaranteed player there, so I'll probably do that SBC after the video to put in essentially to Nick Pope. I mean, what does this require to kind of make the Nick Pope SBC maybe a little bit cheaper? Hopefully, it's just a low rated squad that you need for this one. I mean, an 80 rated squad, but even so, obviously, it will make it slightly easier to do Nick Pope if you get something decent from that pack. And if we had like some marquee matchups and stuff like that as well. But he's got an 87 rated card. 5-star skill moves. Oh my god. Okay. I think it would have been better if we would have had weak foot. I think 5-star weak foot on a goalkeeper actually would have been kind of sick for like kicking the ball out of goal, basically. But I might do some skill moves with Nick Pope. He's going to be able to do like the Rabona and stuff like that, I'm guessing. That's pretty awesome and a bit weird at the same time. 6'7" for a goalkeeper is fantastic though for Nick Pope. Now, obviously, you guys, you know my opinions on goalkeepers. 84 rated Kepa with the basic cam style is just as good as Pope. Like, obviously, Nick Pope with the basic cam style, positioning, reflexes, kicking, handling, and diving will all go to 99. And his speed would go into the 60s, I believe, or something like that, or most of his stats would go up to 99 just with the basic chem style. Of course, that is the only chem style you should ever have applied to a goalkeeper, as it gives the best overall boost to them. In terms of traits, comes up for crosses. That could be, well, that could be good or bad, because hopefully he should be able to, with the good type, be able to go make punches, make catches and stuff. But obviously sometimes goalkeepers get really glitched and they'll try to go like make the save by like coming out from corners or crosses and stuff, and they just don't get anywhere near the ball. So that'd be interesting to see how that goes. And saves with feet could actually be very, very useful. I've never looked at traits of goalkeepers before, but yeah, it's an interesting SBC. In terms of other Premier League goalkeeper like cards and stuff, obviously, I'm sure maybe a few of you have like an untradeable team of the year, Allison. Maybe some of you guys would have. Did we get a goalkeeper player of the month card? I can't remember if we did or not. But realistically, I mean, having a gold Allison or a gold Edison will probably be just as good as Nick Pope. But of course, there's a cool card design that Nick Pope has got, which obviously makes him a little bit more desirable, and maybe a Burnley fan or something like that. You got like the road to the final. Hugo Lloris, irrelevant now because, of course, well, Spurs went out actually against Leipzig, but even so, obviously the Champions League and Europa League, in my opinion, won't continue this season, so they're kind of wasted cards to go for. Obviously, if you've got like any of these cards already in your club, there's no need to change to Nick Pope. I mean, down the list here are some of the goalkeepers. So you got that one there. You got like the Schmeichel cards here, for example, who is, I mean, overall, I mean, like, Schmeichel's got, like, amazing reflexes compared to Pope. Pope's speed is, like, one of the interesting things you want to check compared to other goalkeepers. He lacks in speed compared to, like, Lloris, Schmeichel, a little bit better than Leno, better than Dubravka, worse than Edison. How does he compare with Allison and De Gea? I think he's got the same speed as De Gea, was that? Yes, compared to the normal De Gea, he's actually got one better speed than him. Obviously, speed does matter to a goalkeeper slightly, and he's actually got better speed than the 90 Team of the Year nominee Allison as well, which is pretty interesting. So in terms of Premier League goalkeepers, yeah, he's a nice cool card to the addition and stuff like that. But as I said before, cards like a Pepe Reina will probably be just as effective. You know, slightly less in speed, one less speed, but overall just as good as stats. Like a Rui Patricio will be just as good. But at the same time, it's an SBC that's going to probably be like maybe a maximum 50,000 coins, maybe even slightly less than that. So is it worth doing? Yes, it is. It's kind of good SBC for it if you've already got like 87. If you've already got 84 rated players in your club and stuff like that. You get an 87 rated card, which you can just put into other SBCs. Maybe you want to get Bergwijn, so you go and unlock the Nick Pope card for effectively for free. If you've already got 84 cards in the club, put them into Bergwijn, put them into Jadon Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, or maybe just keep them in the club because you're a Burnley fan, you're an England fan, or whatever. He won't take position of Neuer, I don't think so, but I'll give him a try and see how he does. I will have to use him probably on chemistry, but even so, on the whole, is an SBC that's worth doing? Yes, it is, because it doesn't require much to do him. It's easy to grind for. He is there for 2 days, and it's kind of cool that they give him 5-star skill moves, which is, I don't think a goalkeeper's ever had in FIFA before. So yes, I will have a player review though on Nick Pope a little bit later on tonight. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.